First off, thank you very much for coming in. My name is Eric Serfos. I'm a senior at NAU. I'm graduating with a Parks and Recs degree. Again, what I want to talk to you guys today about is sanitary waste management, in particular, sanitary waste management at the Knoll Lake Campground. First off, I want to start with just a question to all of you guys. Do you guys use waste facilities at campsites?
I do.
Yes.
Everybody? Everybody uses waste facilities at campsites, which is very good. I agree that everybody should use camp facilities when they're at any backcountry area. Why do you think sanitary waste facilities exist in backcountry areas like the Knoll Lake campsite or campground?
Public health.
Public health, that's correct. Anything else?
The odor?
Odor control, that's very good. So you guys are very smart.
Yeah.
So, rules and regulations that have been implied over the years. The National Environmental Policy Act of 1969, it was created to encourage harmony between man and his environment. And prior to 1969, there was just little control of the wildland recreation area. It actually was instituted by the National Park Service. And they worked on some of the first waste management systems that are still in force today. The act led to the creation of the Environmental Protection Agency, which is the federal agency that enforces the protection of land, water, and air. The EPA, it enforces it through state, county, and city agencies. Like here in Arizona, we deal with ADQ, and they're the ones that are the regulators. So, why bring this to your attention? Why inform others about these issues? Well, sanitary waste control is a commonly overlooked issue by most visitors to national parks, recreation facilities, and leisure facilities. As recreation management students and professionals, we're here to protect the health of the public, encourage future public participations in remote areas, and maintain the beauty of the wildland recreation area. That's our goal. Why is this important? Especially why is sanitary waste management important at a backcountry area like the Knoll Lake Campground? I have a quote here. It's from the USDA Forest Service. Heavy use in remote areas results in problems ranging from odor and visual nuisances to environmental pollution and health hazards. You guys, as people that recreate in the backcountry, you don't want to show up to a place and have, the smell of a toilet lingering about when you're camping right next to it. Also from the USDA Forest Service, popular backcountry camping locations, narrow river corridors, mountain climbing routes, and an ever-increasing use of backcountry areas concentrate human waste in small areas at a rate that nature cannot assimilate and neutralize. One thing that I've learned so far is that dilution is the solution, which I'm learning constantly every day. And if you have too many people going to one site and overuse of that site, you won't be able to get that dilution. And that's a problem. So, as a management student, future management and of the sanitary waste, here are some of the issues that we have to deal with. There's possible overflow of the toilet structure, aesthetic concerns associated with the structure and the amenities, and obviously budget concerns. Those are things that we have to overcome as management students and work towards. Well, going over these one by one, overflow of the structure. The vault type toilets that the Knoll Lake Campground has have a capacity of 1,000 gallons. when we go through such times as especially we're seeing now, an increase in user participation could exceed the maximum capacity of the vault-type toilet structures. Now I have a table, the next slide here, that goes over the No Lake sanitary waste management. An estimate of the average visitors per season between May and September was roughly 12,189 visitors to the No Lake campground. The cost to pump out the vault toilets by a local septic hauler, they use a septic hauler, their name is Little Stinkers out of Pine, was $2,500. Cost per visitor, roughly 21 cents. I've gone on and found from the U.S. Census Bureau the typical family size is 3.14. That's roughly your usual, two adults, one kid, or something like that. You may get parties at a campsite between 6 to 8 persons. Average daily gallons of waste produced by each individual, on typical, it's average of 3 gallons. That's not including flush water, which is associated in most municipalities. So here at the No Lake campground, there is a total campsites of 33. So the average gallons of sanitary waste impacting the vault toilets on a day is 310.86 gallons. So at the No Lake campground, there's a total of 5 vault toilets, roughly 1,500 gallons. 1,000 to 1,500 gallons is what they hold. There's different size vault toilets. But the ones at the No Lake campground are 1,500 gallons per toilet. So there's a total capacity of 7,500 gallons. So the 7,500 gallons divided by your average gallons impacted per day, we get approximately 24 days of use out of these 5 toilets is the max that they can allow without overflow.